play more FF5. Green Air is fun. Randomizers are fun. Mountains are nice. God, I always do it backwards at Emo Tracker, where I try to click on the broadcast view and nothing happens by design, because that's supposed to be the one that gets displayed to the stream. So it doesn't have all the other elements on top of it, it's just the icons, but then I'm like, oh, this is the simple one, I'm gonna click on that. I also realized, looking at the boss list that I've been marking off, that I probably should have been marking off the bosses that we've fought rather than the ones in the locations we've been to. Because then that lets me know which ones are out of the pool. But like, I know I don't have to worry about, you know, Titan showing up again, I don't have to worry about Melazine, Halicarnassus. We got Catastrophe out of the way, Twintania's gone, Necrophobe. But then on the flip side, it's also marking them off means that I know that I've done that specific dungeon, so I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I guess either way would work, depending on how you think about it. You're already like if you're brain coded to understand that marking off a boss means that you have defeated that specific boss as opposed to you have been to that area for that boss. But yeah, we're gonna play some FF5 today. I'm gonna grump about PSO2 adding an AI chatbot, because that's what's gonna save the game. Like, I'm so glad that I'm not into NGS anymore, into PSO2, because, God, that would have been so disappointing. Like, I played the shit out of PSO2 vanilla, like non-NGS, and I thought it did a pretty good job of being a good follow-up to PSO. But then NGS came out, and, no. Not good. Like, I was willing to give them a bit of grace for the first year or so, because, like, they were clearly working into the new environment, to the new open world stuff. But it was pretty obvious after a few years that they were not going to significantly change the gameplay. Like, weapons were not going to provide any real upgrades outside of you do more damage. The number goes up. And you can tell, like, they're a lot of stuff, events now are just, like, rehashing fights and you know, EXP boosters to desperately try and get people back in. And it's like, no, you need to add actual things that are fun to play. So if you don't do that, people are not going to come back. Like, yeah, you might keep your current whales if you keep dropping, you know, 10 scratch card sets every month. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but also not really, because legitimately they, like, I looked at the update history for PSO2, and, like, on the homepage, I think, of all the announcements on the screen, like, on their homepage, there is one event that is not explicitly tied to spending money on the premium currency. I don't know if I need to heal, I don't think I do, no. And everything else is literally just, you know, there's a new set of gacha mechanics out. Go spend money on them, please. Where's Tycoon Castle? go there. Did I get voided already? Do I gotta go back to World 1? I might have to go back to World 1, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tycoon got voided. Because it should be somewhere around here. Yeah, I think this is where it gets Norded. Because I remember there's a room in Tycoon Castle World 1 where there's a bunch of stuff that I just completely forgot about. And how much you want to bet this is going to be like, oh, you know, here's some jobs, here's a bunch of stuff that you would have loved to have at the start of the game. Not this room. This isn't Fiesta, no. This is, Career Day. A randomizer that does have a Fiesta mode option if you want to. But this is not inherently, like, Fiesta by default. Is it in the... I think it's in the throne room. There's, like, side towers that you go into. Yeah, here we go. So I totally forgot these existed, and I think there's a good amount of goodies up this way. Yeah, here we go. Nice two. Okay, that tower didn't have anything great. A little bit of cash would have been okay at the start, I guess, but... Well, the thing is, when you're playing a randomizer, like, you do need to know a lot more stuff about the game generally. Like, Fiesta regular style, without any, like, any randomizer mode, it's a lot more manageable because you can tell, like, generally what situation you'll be in when something happens. So, like, there's a ton of advice and information online about how, like, you know, oh, let's say, you know, you got a party of thieves at your first crystal, how do you deal with stuff? And there's good guides about it. Or you got a party of white mages, how do you deal with that, you know? Whereas Career Day randomizer means like, oh, you might have a party of white mages, but you haven't found any white magic, so... good luck. I think generally, though, as long as you're fairly knowledgeable about the game, you should be fine with almost any party composition. I think that was it. I think it was just that one room. But yeah, there's a bunch of checks that I should have done earlier. Good practice to get into. Alright, I think at this point we go to World 3 now, because World 1 is done. We've cleared out every boss, we've gotten every key item. World 2, with the exception of Moogle Village, I think we're good. Because you can't do Moogle Village until you have the Moogle suit. This randomizer is based on the Super Nintendo version, so it does not have the GBA classes, no. I don't think there's a GBA randomizer. Where is the Antlion fight? Is that just... Where is it? I want to say it's around, like, Karnak? Because you go from where Tycoon Castle was, and there's, like, a little single strip of land that you have to... Is it this? No. Do I have encounters on? I do not. Okay. Like, there's an option in the Fiesta where you can use the GBA classes, like, you can shuffle them into the pool, but unless you're using, like, special mods, you're still gonna be locked into doing that. Actually, I need the Black Chocobo for this. I might check the waterfall real quick and see what that is. Or no, it's... No, regular Chocobo is the one that can walk. Where do they even put them? Because my Black Chocobo is parked here. I don't know where they park the regular Chocobo, though. Work Tower we can't access. We could go do Pyramid, which probably would be worth doing, I think. Is it over here? No. Genuinely don't remember. Let me go check by like the pirate cave to see if I can find Boko. Because I do need him to even do the magic lamp check in the first place, but we do have the magic lamp, actually. I could start prepping that for Odin. Where's Boko? He's on the map, but I believe it doesn't show chocobos until you land. I think he's supposed to be on the map, at least. Oh no, there he is. But yeah, chocobos and dragons and stuff don't actually show up until you get the, like, until you land on the ground. Because normally this is how you start World 3, like, you go around in Boko for a bit, and then circumstances force you to go different ways, because, you know, this is FF5, you get a different mode of transportation every 20 minutes. God, I haven't done this run in a while, I don't remember where to go. I can't go through here. Like, regular Boko can't go on mountains. Oh, I can't go around here. Okay. That's what was confusing me. So I think it's like you run around the map here, because it's all connected now. And eventually you hit, like, I think that was it. I think that's normally where you fight. Or is this the antlion? Oh, here it is. Yeah, because normally you're just supposed to do this fight with Kryl, but it is a boss fight, so it could have a key item check. Oh, there's Ramuh. I know how dangerous Ramuh's gonna be, but... Actually... Forgot we have Hast 2. You know what, just punch him. Dang. Even though this is a World 1 boss, he is still scaled up. I don't suppose I can stop Ramuh. Can I break him? Ramuh breakable? Maybe I'll just use Holy Blade. Huh? Explode. This is a pretty free fight normally, so he doesn't have a ton of HP. One Ramuh, please. Mimic ability. Eh. Alright, I can't tent on a chocobo. We'll just zhuzh around here. Oh no, that's right. Don't I have to... I can't bring him through there. Can I swing around the top part of the landmass? Does that work? Because, like, you can cross the entire world on a chocobo. There's a treat for doing that. If you bring Boko to Phantom Village, I believe you get a goodie. And normally it's a Mirage Vest. I think this might randomize it. But we gotta go up here to grab the magic lamp check anyway, so I might as well do that. What are you? Ooh. Okay, if we get a summoner as a job... Actually, do we have the Sildra summon? Hold on. No, we never did get Sildra. I was gonna say. Couldn't remember if we found it, but... Air Knife Sildra is... busted. Like, a special kind of busted. Am I supposed to be able to just walk out? What? I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to warp you out of the map. I think it locks the scrolling on the screen. Maybe they have to do this for randomizer for something. I might just have to shard out. That's fine. Bet you just can't warp shard. I can't warp shard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, help computer. How do I get out of here? Like a single tile that I have to go into? So I'm pretty sure this screen does not infinitely loop normally. It's supposed to just warp you out, I thought. Like when you go up enough. Is it just like a single tile that I have to go to? Or maybe I just rewind out, because I feel like... Yeah, like you're not supposed to be able to get here. I think this is the Leviathan summons it, like, where you do the Leviathan cutscene, right? Hang on, I'm gonna rewind. Hopefully my buffer is long enough that it's not gonna stop me. Oh no, it's not long enough. Shit. Apparently we live here now? I'm just gonna scroll and see if I can find, like, if there's a single warp tile that is supposed to kick you out. Oh, there it is. Found it. Yeah, normally this screen is not supposed to be infinite scroll. But I guess the scripting might work differently in Career Day. Alright, we have learned something for future runs in case I decide I want to go for that. Might as well do the run up to Phantom Village as well. If I can remember how to get there. Like, you can go down this way? And that leads to a lake. Does it connect to the other side? Can I go around here? No, that's still the waterfall. It's a bit of a weird route to get to the Phantom Village. And I don't think it's like a key item check, I think it's normally just a Mirage Vest, so it gets randomized into something else, but... Here's the Wind Shrine. That's blocked off. That's a sealed castle? I want to say? Yeah. I want that pot. Just slurping out of the same jug for the entire game. Or did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Maybe I'll just say forget it, I don't care about the Mirage Village check that badly. Let's knock out the pyramid. That's pretty self-contained. Well, the only thing I want the Chocobo for is to get the check in the Mirage Village, because everything else should be accessible via airship. Do you have to do the fight here as well? Or is that after you do the pyramid? I think it's after you do the pyramid that fight unlocks. Who are the Jargoggles? Oh no, right, it doesn't actually start the fight until you try to go in. Hey, there's Galura. Protect would probably be good. Image could also be nice. Are you breakable? I feel like Galura is early enough in the game that it can get a break, like a break blade. Maybe I don't X-fight just yet. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Again, Breakblade, Magic Knight is like not the like the most busted class in the game. But for boss fight, it is one of the best because you can take advantage of any weakness pretty much, and your sword magic is very effective. Especially once you get to the level 3 tier spells, you just shit out damage. Damage or instant kills, and if not, there's always Flare Blade, which ignores defense. Or it's like at quarters defense, something like that. This pyramid has a bunch of treasure chests to grab in here. And we don't have to worry about encounters, which is really nice. Genji shield. Oh, does it not even spawn the little snakes from the traps if you have encounters off? That's nice. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't drop them out. That's the other problem. The pyramids have a lot of fixed encounters, and also you can't escape from them without flee generally, like it takes way too long. Ooh, rune axe. Like, I think it is technically possible, but you have to attempt to run for so long. These spikes do still poison you, though, I'm pretty sure. There's also hidden passageways, but I want to say they're one-way entries. Lumina suit, pinwheel. Black suit. Can you use any of these? Yeah. Keep you the Mirage Vest. I'm gonna say, you could probably use the black robe or whatever. That's an excellent black mage gear. Oh man, you don't have to deal with all the baby Omegas? Hell yeah. Love that for me. Archaeosaur. Oh, you're weak to Holy, aren't you? You know what, I should probably get Haste-Ga. I believe the monster in a box encounters in Career Day are spicier than normal. Because generally I think they roll better rewards, so they're meant to be harder fights. A little bit of a risk involved with popping open every single chest. Ah, my guard. I should probably pop a cure too. Got all the elemental blades too, I just realized. Might actually just kill the Archaeosaur before I even get a chance to swing Holy Blade. Yup, sure did. Lumina suit. Yeah, that's fair. The cursed one. You have flare. What if I just flared? Can you multi-target flare? Just the elementals, I guess flare's a single target. Honestly, these guys are probably weak enough that I could just bop them. So if they go down to a single flare, that means they're not going to last long against Punch Squad. Punch squad with access to Kaiser Knuckles. Ooh, gold hairpin. That's great for casters. It's not very strong defensively, but it halves MP consumption, so if you're casting a lot of magic, which if you're a mage you probably will be, it's nice. It's good. Is that better than what I got here? Crystal armor, it's a nice little bonus. I could trade off the... might give you the Mirage Vest. Lose a little bit of strength, but not very better than a Green Beret for you. I'm gonna give you the Dark Hood. Actually, yeah, both of you guys get Dark Hoods. I might actually use the Enhancer here. I believe a lot of enemies here in the Pyramid, it's not that they're immune to instant death. You can instant death them, but then they revive and get health back, so not exactly ideal. Yeah, there's a bunch of hidden entries. You're supposed to come this way when you fall through the floor. And this one, I believe, is a one-way door, so you gotta drop in from the top. This one? Or is it the top one? No, it is the top one. Oh, the statues. Only had level 5 death. I know they are weak to lightning, so I could just bolt 3. See if that's enough to one-shot. Oh yeah. These guys are the primo AP grinding spot if you have a blue mage. You just fight them in the Battle Castle basement. And, there are other encounters that give you more AP, but I think it's basically like the best AP farm in the game. Maneater. Maneater. With all the monster in boxes here in the Pyramid, there's probably actually a decent chance of getting some good gear. Wall ring, Carbuncle, Thor's hammer, another crystal shield. I believe one of those switches just shoves you off, the other one pushes the wall back instead. Black suit, Rune axe. Coral ring. That not open? Or, oh no, I think I drop in from the top. Loth rod. Oops. Oh boy, a turtle shell. I can cast 1 alchemy mix. Getting chemist probably kind of stinks. Like, they're still useful, but you have to get all the materials for them. And it's not like a regular Fiesta where, you know, you're limited in what you can have, so having a chemist is very useful. Circlet, flame shield. It's like I let the forest burn down anyways. control. That's good if I want to teach my blue mage stuff. And then the fun part about Pyramid is that there is no boss, like, once you're done. Or do they give you one? Fighting Odin, I guess. Interesting. Because normally with the Pyramid, you just do the dungeon, and once you're out, like, the dungeon is the boss, so to speak. But I guess here we're fighting Odin. Okay. No time limit, though. Did they just add this boss in? I'm pretty sure there is no boss after the Pyramid. Yeah, like there's the baby Omegas, but... Oh, you know what? You might be right. This might be Melazine. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Oh, the Minotaur. Minotaur's not really a boss fight, though. Like, you can't run from him, but he kind of just hits a little harder, and that's his move. Please don't use another True Edge. Like, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably Melazine. Actually, I'm just gonna punch you. I don't think Cure 2 is gonna be enough to do a full heal, but it should at least bring us a little higher. So I want to start chugging elixirs. Oh, I just realized I forgot to mark Rapunzel. And also, we did Greg 4, right, in Exdeath Castle? Yeah, because we would have had to do that on the way to, like, top of Mii Fort, so... Yeah, because normally he just dumps you off here, and then Bahamut's like, yo, come find me. Because when you walk in the forest afterwards, that's when Melazine attacks. Pyramid's also harder in base game because you only have 3 party members normally. Alright, Pyramid is done. We still only have 2 tablets, though. Because I think it is possible that other tablets could be in the rift, like partially part of the way in. I'm still not sure what this boss is supposed to be. I would assume that's... Oh, it's Byblos. You can... I just realized you can highlight it. If you hover the cursor over it, shows like, oh, this is Byblos. That is the Melazine fight? Okay, that makes sense. Well, we could do the Island Shrine. Oh yeah, mark off Melazine as well. Okay, why did it only give me a little highlight for Byblos, though? Like, it showed the little highlight tag for just a moment. Do I have to do it on the broadcast view? No. That's weird. For just a moment, I highlighted Byblos, and it's like, oh yeah, that's Byblos. And now it's not doing it, and I don't know why on my tracker. That's weird. Anyways. I guess let's do Island Shrine? Ah. The most difficult boss fight in the game. So he's giving you a very big hint there. Remember, he's a mimic. You have to mimic the mimic. What is he doing? Do what he does. Yeah, basically drink break. Hydration check. Stretch. You can move the cursor, it's just don't do any actions, otherwise he will start doing things, because he's mimicking you. Come on. I wonder if battle speed affects how long this takes. Oh, well, there we go. I was gonna say it takes a really long time. Probably tripped up a lot of people before the internet was invented. See you in Final Fantasy VI, everybody. Zoop! Good chunk of free experience and job points, though. Could you imagine just trying to, like, fish for the go-go fight early on in the game? Save in case I get dunked by a boss in here or something. I'm just trying to think, once we're done with this, what else is there in World 3 that I can do? Have you ever tried to steal Go-Go's gold hairpin? No, that'd be wrong-hearted. I rarely fight Go-Go when I play Fiesta, which is kind of the only way I play FF5 mostly these days. Yeah, I'll give you the Mirage Vest. No, I don't want to go back in there. It's also contingent on me having... Actually, you could have the Thief's Knife by this time. Because World 3 is where you get the Thief's Knife, if I remember correctly, so you could try and steal from them. Ooh, level 5. Actually, didn't we have level 5? Hang on. I think we just got level 5 in the Sealed Shrine, didn't we? Oh, it's level 6. Never mind. We can cast all the magic we need. I don't know if I want to do... I might do progressive magic, like progressive abilities for my next run. That way it makes finding things more valuable. They call them invisible, but... Do I have Holy or anything? No. Like, I have the capacity to use Holy, I just don't have, any, like, really high-level white magic outside of Shell. Oh, you're evasive? X-Fight. Yeah, I might run back to Mirage because I got a decent chunk of cash now. Image. I remember if it protects against flare too. No, image I was gonna say is just for physicals, I'm pretty sure. Gives another one. Probably should be trying the... what's it called? The Elemental. Because I do have the Wizard Rod, which should be boosted elementals. I would still love to find Hero Song, because that would make my monks much better. I mean, it would make everybody better, but especially monks. Like, I could just do the old standby of... Actually... If I switch you, I want to check real quick. Make you Mystic Knight. Can you just start using Flare Blade? Now that you have mastered black magic? Is that how that works in Rando? No, we only have Holy. I guess you have to find the ability specifically. So I think in base game it just inherits whatever black magic and white magic, if it's like holy, that you have into that spell, into that ability. So I would like a white magic user still. And my mage is probably the correct choice for that. Yeah, this is... Actually, we'll switch the gold hairpin. Why is it giving you the Kaiser? I guess because it does boost your strength up. But yeah, normally you gotta just get the spell and that unlocks it for Magic Blade as well. Right, I forgot this hole's here. This is an area where having the ability to turn off encounters is excellent. Literally just a shortcut to go back. Well... God damn it. Of course, there's more. Problem is, I'm already, like, so committed to walking in a direction, like, the hop will stop you from falling into a hole. But then I'm still going, it's too late, I'm already hooting and hollering about the Anubis. Oh boy, Blowfish. Of all the localization choices, like, why did they keep that one from FF6? Or from Final Fantasy 3, I guess, technically. Like, I know why, because, you know, it's a bunch of needles, but... It's... I don't like it. I don't like Blowfish as a name for an attack. Mostly because I remember playing FF3 as a kid on the Super Nintendo cartridge and be like, oh, Blowfish, what could that do? And then 1,000 damage, and then we're fucking dead. Alright, what are you? Oh, Shiba. Unfortunate. Wait, no, I don't want Fire 3. No. No. Dang it. Did I bolt you at least? Does that work? You respect Ramuh? No, that works fine. You better bring it. Yeah, I don't know if it was like a space issue deal or just... I don't know. I'm trying to remember, was there anything... I swear there were techniques that were longer than 8 characters in FF3. Probably Cure Ferris. I would love Shelga, but we're gonna have to get pretty lucky about that. Depending on whether or not I find Hero Song for the Rift, I might just have to end up pre-buffing on Tree Form for a while with the Strength Song. Maybe Magic Song if I'm that desperate. Check down this commander. Really? Really? God, I might just do the old Spellblade X-Fight combo. Right, Wizard Rod, that's not my physical attackers. Could any of you hit this commander, please? If I find Flare Blade, that'd be fantastic for X-Fight. I probably should have just cast Haste, but whatever. Sure, at this point we're almost done. Yeah. Another Thor's Hammer. Not what I was hoping for. I'm pretty sure we still can't actually access Fork Tower even though it shows in the cutscene there. Because you need the page for it, I'm pretty sure. Or no. Can you get to Fork? Maybe I can do Fork Tower. I don't know that I want to, though. Does the gimmick even exist in Career Day? I don't think I've ever done Fork Tower in Career Day before. No, that's Omniscient. Oh, which one of these is Stalker? I think it's that guy, the blue guy. Pretty sure that's Stalker. But I think there's still 2 more permutations of pipes that I gotta check first. Want to do all the checks here? Still love that Pearl, or Holy became Pearl. I don't know if Merton was a censorship deal where they didn't want to have Meltdown because it's so we don't want to talk about, like, you know, nuclear attacks, or it's just a mistranslation. I love Merton so much, man. Like, I know why it was localized that way, because in Japanese it's not Meruto down, it's Meruton. Did I do this backwards? Did I do this one already? I think I did. Oh no, I haven't done this one yet. That was the one I was missing. Dragon Fang. But then, Holy Becoming Pearl was absolutely a censorship deal. Also, Alexander's attack, I'm pretty sure... Was it just called Jihad? That one was kind of a no-brainer for Nintendo. I still think to this day they don't call it that anymore. Oh, Jihad was Crusader, right, sorry, it was backwards. But I don't think they use that term too much these days either. Minotaur and Omni's gimmicks are tied to their own fights, not their locations. I don't think we've run into Rug Wizard yet. Melton, why that one spell in Bravely Default is called the Lecton? I don't know. Possible. Let me go see if we can do Fork Tower. Because we don't actually get into any encounters since we have the gimmick, so... I don't remember if left is physical or right is magic. Or left is magic, you know what I mean? Shut up. Really hope left is physical. Oh, the bone mail. Everybody's favorite. Left is magic? Debatable. We'll see how we do. Genji armor's a nice find, though. Genji, 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 Genji. First we have to see if they're even shuffled into the boss pool, Rug Wizard and Minotaur. Apollo Harp. Oh, Flare Sword. Damn, Fork Tower stacked. Question is, can we handle it? That's you. Greg. Third Greg, this is where he calls the homie. I know I can literally old Greg, but... Oh no, I do have Cura 3. Why couldn't I use that before? I swear I was scrolling down and it wasn't going down. Weird. Yeah, let's get some protects going. Many flashes going on. I don't remember if he casts. I don't think he really casts magic. Gregory, so. Like Enkidu. I think he does. We'll see how we do. That rug wizard. First aid, please. That's a lot of white wind healing. Yeah, let's get some shells going. I want to eat big arugas. This was a little scary. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got a healer. And one slash, not too bad. Let's get shell up. Okay, stop. Just stop. Stop-oo! I love the concept of Omniscient, because, like, you could fight him on his level and you know, have a wizard's duel, or you can just hit him with a staff that makes him so pissed off that he just starts beating the shit out of you, and it turns out he's secretly extremely fucking jacked. Krile, you're killing me. I'm gonna try Bolt 3, see if we can get more damage out of an elemental boosted spell. Yeah, a little more. Shell's also really nice because it halves the effect, or it halves the accuracy of all these status effects, like the status spells. Still can hit though. Missile is a... I believe it's the same effect as Quarter. The timer for the Fork Tower bosses, I've got first-hand experience with this because I tried to be clever. Once you beat a boss, you have to basically go almost immediately into the next boss fight, because if you take too long, it just blows up. And the timer counts down when you're in the menu. So if you're trying to be clever, be like, oh, I'll shuffle my jobs around a little bit. Nope. It will explode as soon as you leave the menu. But I think you have a little bit of time. I think you can get a heal if you need it, but, like, don't try and be clever and, like, change out all your gear and shit, because you're just gonna explode. Bahamut, little soup. That be damned Clapperclaw. You know what? We have 2 elixirs. I thought we had more. Oh no, Bedamned Clapperclaw. Sorry, that's Archie. That's Archie, right? This is the guy that you throw a single... You snap a single rod and he blows up. Well, he certainly got his move. Thankfully, if you have to run Omniscient out of time, chances are you are probably playing on something with a fast-forward feature. So unless you are doing specifically a gimmick for stream a la Raving Loon. Oh boy, the Brave Blade! And the Falls page, interesting. Alright, so that's Rug Wizard, that's Minotaur. There's also the eternal classic of use quick, snap a bio rod, and then just sit there. Where's the Go-Go fight? Was that the one in the Island Shrine? Oh, no, that's the one for... Oh, right, the Sunken Tower. Right. We did Stalker then. I forgot it sinks and you can go get the thing. Let me dip over to Phantom Village real quick, because we got a lot of cash. There's some good stuff for sale here. Because we have Flare Blade now. I think I might switch out. I think for now, if we do get lucky and grab Hero Song, I might put Sing back on, but I think I'm going to give you Time Magic instead. Because I would very much like X-Fight Flare Blade. It's a shame that I didn't get the Freelancer, because we saw that. It was one of the choices in the Chicken Knife, the bargain, but we had to play it fair. We went for the 50-50. Flash is nice, but since we're playing Career Day, you can skip most random encounters. Summon 3. We don't get Sildra until... I want to say that's like 5 or 6. How about the Speed Song, right? Yeah, we do have the Speed Song. I forgot I have that. Did they sell Holy here? We have Ice 3. Never checked the back of the store yet. Break Blade, Psych Blade. Yeah, I bought Shell and Cure 3. Leviathan is not a great summon. Like, it does decent damage, and I don't think there's a ton of stuff that resists water, but, like, you can't boost it, and it's a very expensive summon. Generally, the strat is just pop Air Knife Sildra instead if you want to deal damage as a summoner. I think it's basically like you have to mix with Chemist, and that's the only real way to boost Leviathan effectively. I'm sure there might be some weird, like, released monster that can potentially buff it in some weird way, but... F2, Bio... Yeah, they didn't sell Holy. I don't know if we actually saw the Holy spell for sale yet. I don't think I needed that, but... Move! I think you're right. I think it was one of the sealed spells, yeah. We just didn't take it because we had white 5, I think, at the time. Alright, what's the plan here? Oh, we could go do World 2. We can get the Moogle Village checks. There's a bunch of stuff there. I wouldn't mind grabbing something nice. I'm not sure if there's a fight here as well. God, my chair's so creaky. You're forced into walk speed here, I think because of scripting reasons. You have to do the whole song and dance of the Moogle suit, or just... probably still do. Cosplay. A little 5 summon? Is that enough for Sildra? Elven Cape, Angel Ring, Blue Magic, okay. Dual wheel. Ooh. Wall ring. Damn. Moogleville just stacked. Summon is looking very attractive now between getting both Golem and the summon ability. And then we also have Blue Magic, which is really useful. I think we trade out X-Fight on the monks now. Or I could even just make them like knights, dual wield knight or something. That could be good. X-Fight knight, I don't know. Because we've got enough good gear. Like we've got Excalibur. Problem is, it has to be, right now, exclusive to either X-Fight or Dual Wield. I can't do Dual Wield Spellblade X-Fight. The big thing with X-Fight Monk, yeah, like, it's doing okay thanks to Kaiser, but, like, at this point, I feel like we just do a lot more damage via hitting weaknesses or just popping Spellblades instead. Because we have Flare Blade now, so we can effectively always do good damage. Like, we don't necessarily have to hit weaknesses anymore. And it's also less risk of triggering every counterattack in the book, you know? Let's go to... if I can find some land. Let's go to World 3. I might just have to start dipping into the void. We could do the falls. Because the other thing with monks is that they have no mitigation, really. Like... Knights can at least use a shield. Mystic Knights can use a shield. Whereas monks are just kind of... I punch twice. Might grab a knight. I think I'm still going to keep Time Magic. Definitely not the Brave Blade, though. You can use the Excalibur. Genji Shield is fine. Wouldn't mind more sets of the Genji armor, though. Tablets, I think, can be in the void. Yeah, we might have to dip in. I just give her the Elf Cape and just make her super dodgy. Like, the Giant's Glove is defensively good, but it's also pretty dang heavy. Coral Ring is lightning immunity, or lightning absorption, sorry, so I could actually heal her for thunder, although we don't really have to do that. Angel Ring is immunity to Zombify, I think? I think it's immunity to Zombify and Old. And then Elf Cape is just very, very dodgy. I think let's double on Mystic Knight. Maybe I'll give you Summon. You can keep the Assassin's Knife. Bone Mail is powerful, but... extremely weak to fire, and I can't heal her normally. Oh, Coral Ring is... right, that's the one for Leviathan. It's... I got it backwards. I don't want to give her the Wall Ring, because I hate micromanaging the wall and, like, healing my party. Because Summon is going to be very, very tasty right now. keep Ferris as a black mage, so that way we get some offensive casting, plus we can also do some healing with white magic. How do we do the falls again? Do you just go in from the ocean here, the front entrance, or can I... Maybe that's why they did it this way. No, I think Brave Blade was dropping my attack power, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it was backwards, sorry. We can actually... Let's test and see. Let's get into a few fights and then peace out. I realized, when I was playing, like, earlier, I was like, oh, I should get, no preemptives. I should get the caution ability just in case. And then I realized, actually, that doesn't matter, because you can turn off random encounters anyway. There's really no super important reason to have preemptives. Let's do a couple runs here and see if that kills my Brave Blade. If Career Day does do that, it makes Brave Blade really nice. Brave Blade is a super powerful weapon if you never run. Oh yeah, no, it's 150, so yeah, I guess it doesn't go down. Damn, that's nice. I didn't know that. Brave Blood. In that case... Oh no, you can't use Excalibur, though. Can you use the Brave Blade? I think that's Knights only. I think that's a Knight Sword, specifically. Yeah. That's the other reason Brave Blade kind of stinks, because it's effectively, like, for Knights and for Freelancers, so... Not super likely you're gonna have one of those in a Fiesta run. Enhancer is good, though. Actually, don't I have one? I found one, right? Or are you... Oh no, he's using it. He's using the Enhancer right now. You use the Assassin's Blade for now. Okay. Where did my Chocobo go? It's back to the Pirate Cave again. I thought Multiple Ragnaroks was only the GBA version. Or am I misremembering? Where's my bird? Where'd my bird go? Do I have to go back here? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go back here to get bird. I don't think you can get to the Eastery Falls entrance without a bow. But yeah, you can steal it from Ned, but then that's the end of the game, so. Because GBA, it's either like it creates a post-game save that keeps it so you can farm more if you really want to. But otherwise, it's just... You normally get one per run. Oh god, I'm so bad at navigating without the... Right, I can go up here. I always forget that's a little nugget of land you can cross. You're allowed to do that. Might have to go dip in the void, though. Right, that's what it was, because it's the Sealed Temple. It checks to see and make sure you have actually beaten the game. Final Fantasy is an RPG. It is the only one for me. I'm kind of curious if I can go into the falls from, like, this section. Okay, no, now it's not doing that. That's weird. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't, like, lock out the entire tiles here, so you can just cross this entire cave if you want to. Where you're not really supposed to. I'm just gonna rewind out, though. I don't want to find that single tile that lets you in anyways. How do I actually get to the falls? It has been a hop. I don't think I've ever really done the falls in Fiesta, because I've never needed to. Leviathan is never... Oh, it's a submarine. Okay. Man. I don't want to go. I don't know. Just warp sharding. Bloosh. Not sure if this connects to it though. spot here. I like how you can tell, like, most of my knowledge just comes from having done Fiesta up until, like, maybe the second tablet. I might grab the second tablet normally. And then usually by that point I'm done. Can I land in here? Because this is connected to the ocean. I can't actually... Unless I can submarine in there. Oh, that might be it. Right encounters are still on. Iron dress. Sticky thread clings to body. There we go. The Easterly Falls. Adamantimi! Oh, I didn't heal my MP, though. Bahamut. I didn't realize we actually had Bahamut. Wait, didn't we have Sildra? I swear we had Sildra. I have Sildra, maybe I don't want it. Like, Golem is still really good, but I don't know that I want to give an entire command slot just for the fact that... oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. God, her armor's bigger than she is. The ice would probably be more damage. I think this guy's weak to ice. I keep doing it. I keep pressing X fight instead of doing ice. The thing I wanted to do. I was gonna say probably dead by the time I actually get to use Ice Blade. Brutal. Because after this point, I think it's basically just we gotta go to the Void if we don't find another tablet. Hunt down the last few ones. I think normally I only ever see this map when I'm doing the Ancient Cave hack. Trench Page would also be more checks, but I'm gonna be honest, I want to go to the Void. I want to finish the Void, I don't want to have to dip in and out. Oh boy, level 4 summon. So many Lumina suits. Another gold hairpin. Sage staff. We're gonna hit the switch to turn that off. No, it's not that one. Eh. Dork suit. Can I get in there? No, it's just the wall. So I think Is it here where having the Requiem song is really good? Because most of the enemies are undead, or I'm thinking of... No, I'm thinking of the Trench. That's a different area. I want to say this is also the only place in the game where you see these little erupting crystals. I don't think I remember seeing them anywhere else. Oh, there's Sildra. Found it. Ugh. Ice shield. Shell of turtle. Probably should disarm these traps first, but I'm having too much of a time. I already opened that. Dang it. Alright, I'm not gonna run this time. Oh, that's backwards. Right, we came from here. He's a genius. He can't keep getting away with it. Have I been up this way? I think I wanted to go this way and then I fell down hole. Me fall down hole. White suit. I'm gonna say, I think black mages can use it as well. It's not as, like, magically strong, but it does give you more vitality. Oh, Admantoise isn't heavy, so I could have just ice bladed him in one. Oh well. Not a particularly difficult fight. Schmackers. Because we fought... Leviathan, I think, was one of the first bosses we fought. So he's not going to be on the list here. I'm trying to remember who else we haven't fought besides, you know, obviously Ned. God, you can really tell I have not been this area very much. Because what was up here? This was just a side path for a treasure chest, right? This leads... I think there was another path that I haven't been down yet. Yeah, because there's the staircase leading up that I haven't been to yet. Not sure if there's a good way to get in there from here, though. Altered entry... Oh, I see. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, so how do I get down there, then? I don't think there were any alternate paths from that point on. Oh, I gotta hit one of the... Oh, I don't think I hit the other one over here, you're right. I think I just tried to pop the thing. Ah, there we go, yeah. So yeah, this is connected to the other map. It's interesting that you can still go there. It just loops it forever. Warning, big sprite alert. You can also just leave, I'm pretty sure. Archie. I keep doing it. I keep accidentally X-fighting with Aeris. Aeris. Since we're playing Rando, though, I want to try and grab the potential drops off this boss. Yeah, sorry, I could start... Honestly, I don't know that I need Sildra. Because, like, Flare Blade, especially with X-Fight, is going to do some work. This is the Clapper Claw. Wing. Wait, did I Flare Blade? No, I thought we did Flare Blade Aeris. I know, that's very confusing. Whatever. More flares. Like, Bahamut is just solid non-elemental damage, but it's very expensive. I don't remember if you're supposed to get the little visual effect every time you use Flare Blade. Like the little flare animation. I'm gonna test and see. Assuming Archie just doesn't outright die. Which is possible. No, I guess it just doesn't play the animation. Yeah, Sildra is much cheaper. And also can be boosted via Air Knife. Like, it is a little bit weaker than Bahamut, but also much more economical, and wind is not a very commonly resisted element. Such power. Didn't we already fight Archie? I swear we fought Archie already. I remember... Maybe I'm thinking... I don't know. Oh, level 4 is Odin? Wild. If I get the chance, I would probably switch out Ferris to a summoner rather than Black Mage, because, like, Black Magic itself is fine. Oh, no. Yay, the trench page. We get to go to the trench. Chat, we get to go to the trench. That's fine, we have damage immunity to floors. Need to get some MP back anyways. Yeah, this isn't like a super long trip and I can sleep in the sub. Fully recover by sleeping in chairs. Yeah, those are your Herman Millers, those are Aerons. Brand new ones, not even like clearance sales from offices closing down. Okay, well that's Leviathan. We could also check Sunken Walls Tower, I guess? Where even is Walls Tower at? Like over here-ish. Because Phoenix Tower, I think, is strictly post-game in Career Day. I know there's a thing where, like, after you beat the game, you can, like, Get like a grind spot or something after you use a code. Blurp blurp. I love the chest of air. I don't think we'll need all 7 minutes, but if we do, I'll just chalk it up to hubris. God, this really was not designed for you to turn off encounters and have, like, hyperdash, huh? Oh, right, you gotta say no to go home. Greg won. The first Greg. I don't know if I can break Greg 1. I think I can ult him, but it's Greg 1. Quap! But I had my flare blades. But I was ready to use flare blade. Iron armor. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say. We are long overdue for a tablet. No fucking way I came all the way down here for a piece of iron armor. I think in the sealed castle, it's mostly like holy at this point. Where's that trench? Let's knock that out while we're here. I don't actually remember where trench is. Well, I think you can tell how I barely touch these last chunk of the game dungeons, because they're just not necessary a lot of the time in Fiesta. Like, Sealed Castle has a lot of good universal stuff, like the Assassin's Dagger is pretty much always a good grab. Then the other ones are just kind of gravy, depending on what jobs you get. Where's the Sealed Castle? I feel like every time I have to find the Sealed Castle in World 3, I just never do it. I'm never able to do it. Is that it? No. It's like this specific pattern I zip around the world. Oh, I'm gonna go to this void yet. Actually, you know what? Spat me back out. We're not, like, timing this run, this isn't a race or anything, so I'm just gonna... That's not Sealed Castle. There you are. Actually, let me save. Oh yeah, that's the Go-Go fight. These Go-Go's hanging onto the Mimic Crystal. So what do we got? It's... yeah, Holy itself. Meteo... Lance. Coral Ring. Grab those already. Doom. The Dark Suit. We already got, like, heavy armor users, so, like, Dark Suit isn't tremendously useful. Wouldn't mind a better helmet for all these knights. We went from having, like, one heavy armor user to basically the entire party loaded up. I think we grab Holy, I think we grab... I don't know, Coral Ring? Do I have a Dark Suit already? I have dark hoods. I don't know that I have a dark suit yet. Because I think that's like the... like pretty much the end game stuff for ninjas. Not that I have a ninja, but... for the bases. Because Coral Ring is really kind of niche. I thought we got a black robe, but I don't think that's the same as a dark suit. Or is that it? That might actually be it. We might have one already. Yeah, it's a lot lighter. I guess it's better for her, but aside from that, like we have Genji armor. I think we're good. Wouldn't mind another set of running shoes, but those are not here. Let's just grab Holy, and then the rest, I don't know, get fucking Doom, I guess. Yeah, I'll just get Doom in a black suit, I don't know. None of these are particularly exciting at this point. One more just in case. Want some of that good pot? Do I want to go do Trench, or do I want to just go do... to try and dip into the void? Because the Trench is, like, not super likely, but it would really suck to go all the way into the void and be like, aha, actually the last one was the Trench. Area the trench is on, though. What he was saying near Mirage Village. So I believe the trench is just kind of floating around, like it's just a little cave icon on the map. I don't think it's over here, though. The south side. Definitely got to do a lot of dipping around in this seed. I'm gonna go to, like, Island Shrine, Eastery Falls to get the third tablet. I also have to do a lot of research on, like, where stuff is on the map so I can find this stuff more effectively when... if/when I have to look for it. Oh, why? I'm not seeing this thing. I think at this point we just have the loop, like the full map loop, but I'm not seeing it. Might just look up an underwater map. I'm not seeing a twench. Alright, map time. I don't remember if the tracker also shows me underwater maps. I don't think it does. Oh no, apparently it is... I think it's northeast of Crescent, according to this map. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Undersea Twench. There you are. The famous hole. Hey, the Baja Men. I'll probably get some shells going, I think. Be very funny if I summoned Bahamut against himself. I should just get Shell on Ferrith as well. Because then if we don't have that, if she goes down, I can't easily revive people. Oh, I should have cast Haste. Why did I not casting Haste? I'm a fool. I think I looked at my time magic menu and was like, I don't want to do that. Not for me. How bad is Mega Flare? Pretty fucking bad. With Shell, as it turns out. Might have to go buy... Yeah, I have one Phoenix down. Thank you, Golem. Well, she's already hasted, so that doesn't really help. I think I just swing with her because I don't have any revive options. Oh, you're dead. Cool. Literally one swing away from winning. Everybody back to the submarine. We got a date with some chairs. Yeah, gargoyles, thankfully, are not a ton of HP. Just Mega Flare is a pretty spicy move. Yeah, Cherith. 5 Doom. We do actually have blue magic. I could... Do I have White Wind? Did I pick up White Wind? I think it was for sale in a store, but I didn't buy it because I didn't have a ton of cash and I couldn't guarantee I was going to get blue yet. Because we have Big Guard, we have Mighty Guard, so... Getting everybody with Shell and Protect turn 1 would be very good. Thank you for the follow. Much less time setting everything up. Yeah, we could just dip back into Mirage Shop if that's the case, because I'm thinking I might try. The only issue is White Wind is based off of your max HP, or your current HP, so like if you don't have it, it's kind of rough. You know what? I'm just gonna let's just get our damage floor now. And Geomancer is just waking up. Finally, I'm relevant again. Nice place for bards, because everything here is undead. So Requiem will deal a bunch of damage. Dragon Whip. Man, now I'm kind of bummed that I didn't grab Freelancer. Holly-ho. Oh, Digit of Shifting Sands. Oh, they do sell ribbons, but... Flame Ring... If I... grab the diamond helmet... Because I think she's still using the gold. Yeah. The problem with Equip Ribbon is, like, it's an excellent ability. Or it's an excellent accessory, but you have to give an entire ability slot to it, and we have pretty nice abilities right now. Yeah, the Dragoon Lance and the Rune Bell are the good ones, but also I don't think I really want to fuck with lances. Who says this? A lot of hints down here, actually. I guess they needed some kind of encouragement to come here. Because most people probably don't fuck with the trench, so there are a lot of hints in Career Day. Yeah, I might have to dip into Balcastle Basement. Thank you, dwarves. Dwarves. Hee hee. Oh, I love not having encounters, and I love not having tile damage. Armor. Hey, was there anything over here? Does it open up? No. Funny little side room. If you X-Fight again... Cavity Creeps. Atomos. Cool. Cool. I probably should just do the usual strat, let somebody go down. I know I can sleep Atomos. I don't know if I have Sleep Blade, though. I should probably just take down Lena to start. Please don't dodge. Nope, never mind. You're not gonna cast on another party member, are you? Please don't. sure are. That's great for me. That's great for Bitcoin. Oh, right, I need to get some Phoenix Downs too, shit. I really need to do haste too, we already got her up. Alright, get you back up. Cast Timothy magic here. See if I can get Sleep Blade. So if we can get Sleep Blade, we win, because we can just blast with magic instead. Magic does not wake up sleeping targets. I do have Sleep Blade, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just swinging with her and then... I wonder if X-Fight... I'm kind of curious how this works. I think it does go off, I think it just didn't show the animation, because they want to show the poof 4 times in a row. By X-Fight again, does it just immediately wake him up and then put him back to sleep? Oh no, he's awake. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. If you bop him 4 times, then he's asleep, and then he's awake, and then he's asleep, then he's awake, so the last hit is the one that breaks it. God, regen is kind of stinky in this game. Okay, so if I pop again with Sleep Blade, does that wake him back up? I think that does wake him back up. Oh, right, you can't switch turns, I think. I was gonna say, I could actually just swing in with Kryl and Ferris and then immediately pop Sleep Blade again. And never mind, you're dead. It's bedtime, bitch. Earth. Magic Sword level 6. Hey, nice. We don't have to fuck around with Battle Castle Basement, we can just go right there. Dark Matter is a mix ingredient. A little harder to come by, it's not as easy to grind as like turtle shells and dragon fangs and whatnot. Alright, let's stop by Mirage. I think we should be good for Ned. We've got, like, we should be able to buy White Wind here. Don't remember where it was for sale. I might actually trade... Because, like, I'm mostly using blue magic for White Wind and Big Guard. And White Wind goes off of your current HP. It doesn't care, like, what your actual... maybe I should have some white magic for backup, though. Get Arrow 3 for blue magic as well. What level time do we have? Level 5. I'm not sure if that's enough for quick. Quick! So I'm debating if I want to give Ferrith an air knife instead and have her mostly just pop Sildras. Quick Meteor X Zoner 6. Okay, so I can't use that then. Problem is then I have to give up my white magic slot, which means I do need I need blue magic to heal. Wouldn't mind some more Hermes sandals, but I'm actually surprised we got one so early. That was like bonkers luck. Bursk. I also do have the speed song. I'm debating if I want to do that rather than fuck with time magic. Because time magic is mostly for haste. Haste is kind of the breadwinner here. Ah, there we go. Old Blade. Because if we do enough speed songs, we don't necessarily need haste. Problem is I have to take a lot longer to set that up, but then on the plus side, it's not dispellable because it's not like Hastega, which is a status. It just, you are fast. What do I want the loadout to look like? Because it's the, is it the Super Nintendo version that has the dummy targets where X-Fight misses against? The X-Fight probably isn't great there then. Having AoE damage is really good. Also, I could start prepping my magic lamp. Because we don't have the Odin summon, but magic lamp still does give you a guaranteed Odin that will kill the back chunk. We could also break blade it, but that's an extra turn of setup. I think I give you blue magic. Because that gives us access to Big Guard. I want to switch one of them to a monk. The only problem is, if the person with White Wind gets really low on health, then all of a sudden our party can no longer really heal. So I might still keep you with white magic just for backup. Because I really don't want to be in a situation where all of our healing rides on one player, one character having good HP, which in the Xeth fight is not guaranteed at all. I also want to see, I need to go buy some supplies and like Phoenix Downs and stuff. Because we have, I think, one in our pocket right now. Yeah, because Summoner gives you the magic stat as well, so it is solid if you want to have somebody multitask. I'll buy a few more tents. $1 million question is, can I remember where they were selling Phoenix Downs? The answer is probably not. Actually, I'm gonna buy Reset too, just in case. I wonder if Lix was selling them, maybe? Not a lot of jobs in this seed, though. Like, I don't think I really want Dancer. It's not tremendously useful. Did I buy Thief? No, I didn't buy Thief, because most of the benefits that Thieves give are not as useful to our party. Or not really super useful in Career Day, where you can turn off encounters at will. They're really nice insurance for going through the rift, but since we can just turn that stuff off, it's not really necessary. And, like, stealing is fine, but we've gotten plenty of stuff just by tooling around a bunch. Arnak sell them? Mr. Man in the Middle sell them? Antidotes? The only thing about the progressive abilities, I believe that item shops don't care about those. So, like, you can still just buy, like, you know, summon 10 or summon 5 in a shop or whatever. Buy a few Revifies just in case. I feel like I'm always short on Revifies. There we go. Grab a couple more softs too, just in case. Sometimes Grand Cross can soft you. I don't think we need this many, but actually, just buy more. Do I want a summoner? Or do I want a summon command? What are we looking at? Because, like, having haste on demand is much better for the start of that fight, but then it's less useful if it gets dispelled, which I'm pretty sure Xstat does. I definitely want Summon because the Golem Wall is really good. It's an extra layer of protection while we're still setting up other stuff. Although we do have Big Guard. Big Guard be enough? Probably. Can you use air knives? Can use air knives. I could just air knife Sildra with Aerith. So, we got blue magic, we got summon. Because the speed song is really strong, it just takes a while to get going. And then I think I do want backup for white magic in case we need to heal. I do kind of wish we had a dedicated, like, summon. Like a summoner or potentially blue mage so I could free up a slot. But I think this will have to do. It's also possible we might find something in the rift, I don't know. Do-do. The encounters in the rift are pretty dang spicy in most cases. Although I need to get in a few because I need to charge my magic lamp. Let's get that going now, actually. Oh, nice. Another Aegis shield. Absolutely. You can have that. I would love to block more magic. It's Baldanders, chat! Fucking love Baldanders. Oh wait, why am I not popping? Because I think it's either 2 or 3 casts that gets you to Odin on the magic lamp. Double lance. If I was a World 1 thief, I'd be in hog heaven right now. There's Leviathan. I'll just rewind if we hit the Odin check. Yeah, there it is. Actually, what am I doing? I can just run. Running is strong in this game. Although I think the Rift encounters do generally want like an escape command, so whatever. We'll just punch. We'll just punch. All right, encounters back off. Ichibo. Another enhancer, actually. Oh no, you have the Brave Blade already. I mean, I would say even early in the desert, I don't remember the name, the little, like, reddish-looking blob thing, whatever that is. Those guys suck to try to, like, naturally run from. You want to flee if you can. Bro. Actually, there aren't even any bosses. Maybe they don't put tablets in the Rift, actually. Maybe you do need all 4. Because, like, you can dip into the little bit of the Phantom Village here, but it's just, like, there's no checks. It's just a transitional area because that's where the scary door is. I take my black chocobo out of here, though. Oh, I'm getting turned around. Is it this way? No, because that's back here. Because this is just the piano. Is there a path here that I missed? Can't go back here. Can I? Why can't I remember where to go? Like, I know you have to go through the Phantom Village bit, but how do I get into the town proper? Back over here? Oh, right, you gotta go past where the pot is, right. I thought, for some reason, I thought both of them were dead ends by the weapon shop. They're not. Yeah, you get the one hint from the dwarf there that, like, oh, it feels like there's something in the forest above us, but that's weird. And then you find the weird Mirage Village, but you can't actually shop or interact with anyone, it's just everybody's frozen. It's Rift O'Clock. Sorry, the Cleft of Dimension, as they call it in this one. Who out here clefting their dimension? Bing bing. Bing bing. Another air knife. Another air knife. Yeah, this is where you run into the first boss. Oh, black level 6. That's fantastic for any party that doesn't have a black mage. So I guess you would need at least 2 tablets to potentially get a check here. Apocalypse. You guarded me off? Because this is Ozomagia normally, right? They just translate as Apocalypse. I don't know why they translate it as Apocalypse, but that's Apocalypse, apparently. Don't old me. Oh yeah, it also gives you float. Doesn't give you reflect though right now. Yeah, if you have actually, do I have Exploder? I might have Exploder. I might just be able to blow him up. Because he will use whatever blue magic you use, with some exceptions, I think. Yeah, I could just... Because the gimmick is that he learns the spells you use, so then you can just simply teach him how to explode. And this kills the party, but... It is a very funny way to end the fight. I totally forgot we had Exploder. Ozomagi is a better name, honestly. Also, here's the famous Omega Cavern. Oh, there's Odin. You still want to use the magic lamp cast, though, because that is guaranteed to hit. Casting summon raw is still subject to accuracy penalties, so... where are my... I swear I found some cottages. Huh, weird. I'm pretty sure Omega and Shinryu are still the same spots, so... we will not be fighting... Oh, does he not move in this? I guess they changed him in the rando to not move around so he doesn't just ruin a race. Because you are at the little bit of a mercy for RNG for whether Omega decides, I'm gonna stand right in your way and there's nothing you can do about it. Would really suck at the end of a game. So I guess they just figured we'll lock him in place. There's a panda. Oh yeah, we haven't found the Soul Cannon yet. I don't think I have to bother with Big Guard and all that stuff. I think we can just haste up and win. Is the Odin killable piece the same one as the Odin, or the Breakblade piece, or is that a different one? I always forget which one is which. It is a different spot? Okay. I think it's like the bottom right one is the Breakblade piece, and the bottom left is, or like the farthest back is the Odin piece. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, functionally we just get to delete half of Ned for free between Magic Knight and Magic Lamp. Do I want these items that badly? Probably not. I appreciate that Catastrophe doesn't actually, like, he doesn't need to be locked in jail, because he can clearly just open the door himself. He's just a little bit of a stinker. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of on brand. I don't know why I imaged. We'll get Golem for a little bit of mitigation. Remember Catastrophe from high school? This is him now. Feel old yet? Only downside to Big Guard, it is a very expensive cast. I wonder if Air Knife... because she has the Air Knife, yeah? I wonder how much damage that would do. Yeah, 3.4k. Not tremendously higher. Well, this is about the worst possible situation for your boy Titan here. His entire gimmick is having the ability to use Quake, which Float doesn't really care for that. And like, he punches, but 3/4 of our party are very good against getting punched, and the last one has Protect and Shell, so she will not take a lot of damage. Plus we have Golem for extra mitigation in case that wasn't enough. Nah, you know what, I'm just gonna Sildra. Don't want to bother taking another turn to cast up. Haha. What are you gonna do, shake the earth? I think this is where you can get the other vanilla pair of Hermes sandals. Oh, time level 6. Finally, I can use Quick. Quick, I think, is 99 MP, so not something you're gonna spam. Actually, we haven't even been getting, like, items from most of these enemies. I might actually fight Ozomagia, because I want that save point. I guess I should have sold a bunch of my gear that I'm not going to use. And bought, like, some elixirs or something. Just ice. Oh, that doesn't stay open. Yeah, Sildra is, like, a very economical way to do a lot of damage to all targets on screen. Is the big thing. Ah, the Masamune. Which I don't believe we can use, because we don't have any katana classes. I know. Masamune is nice because it has guaranteed first strike on whoever has it equipped. Like, it doesn't matter what their speed stat is, they just always get to go first. And you can also use haste if it's used as an item. That's a good way to get some haste if you otherwise don't have a way of getting time magic. But then, you know, sandals exist, so... maybe I'll just try and push my way through here. Chimbrain. Oh, that's right, we get to keep Float. How much damage would Holy do, actually? Because Holy, I think, is elemental boosted? No. Actually, don't know. Get Golem. Yeah, it's nice as a way to kind of get a pseudo, I guess, like preemptive. Yeah, right. It's the light rod. I remember now. It's actually pretty close damage-wise. Blazing it, 420. Cribunkle. Bort. Bort. Ah, should I use... Let's pop a White Wind. So yeah, White Wind is great as long as you have HP, but as soon as you get, you know, donked down to like 300 HP, it's not very good. Yes. Alright, I never actually magic sworded. Why is your evasion so good? I don't like this. I don't like you evading my shit. Bort. Merge. Homer. Merge port. Might just use as much magic as I can here. This guy's dodging too many of my attacks, and I don't like it. And then I start hitting again, because I don't like it. Wonder if I could find a third Aegis shield. Yeah, you don't get any items from bosses in the Rift, so there's really not much of a reason to go there unless you're absolutely struggling for gear and you want to do the very few amount of checks. Right, there's another boss right after this, too. Wing Raptor. Could I Break Blade Wing Raptors? Do you have any meaningful immunities? Can I doom you? I'm gonna try dooming you. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna say, there's no way they have any meaningful immunities on Wing Raptor. The literal first boss you fight in the game. There's no universe in which you have Doom at this point. I'm glad I got Doom from the castle. That was fun. Same. Also another weapon I can't use. What if the Discount Greg encounter is still here as a boss? If it gets shuffled in. Great, thanks. Honestly, if I find like an early game boss, I just need to try and dunk it. Ooh, a treasure chest, let me open it. Oh, Mimic. Oh, that's kind of like Freelancer. They do have more limitations, though. Would that let me... I don't know if that would let me... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that palette. Bart's that's racist. Yeah, because I can set up a lot of nice stuff. The only problem is I'm limited to these guys, but I could still do like air knife summon stuff. like X-Fight Magic Sword. Oh no, but then there is the dummy targets on Ned. Makes it a little stinky. Actually, yeah, no, you're right, because Black Mage is kind of just there because I wanted someone to cast Black Magic. I want to keep you as a Mystic Knight or regular style Knight? I'll just make you Mystic Knight. Because then I could have a Singer, and we could do shenanigans with boosting power and all that stuff. Be useful. Power, speed. Because then I could also make you a blue mage. I'm not used to having this many options. We want some white magic, I think. Do I want to do time magic? Like, double casting is nice, but I think I'd rather have her for support. Amalgamate a bunch of my rolls. Or I could get Mantra. That restores HP and it cures poison and darkness. You only got 3 abilities? I thought you got 4. Oh. Oh, that's right, they always get to Mimic, that's what it was. I thought it was just that they could use Mimic and then it was kind of free. I want to get Summoner. Might go white, summon blue. Get Air Knife boosted for summoning shenanigans. Get the running shoes. I want to give you Sing. Oh, well, I want Air Knife, just, like, I don't think I'm going to use her as, like, an offensive black magic spellcaster. I think I mostly just want to, you know, drop Sildras. Actually, can she use the gold hairpin as a Mimic? Is that allowed? Might also slap on the white robe. A little more magic defense. Because, like, casting magic directly, I feel like physicals are going to be the way to go for just getting raw damage, especially if I start doing the Power Song nonsense and boosting speed. Like, once we get our spell blades going Flare Blade, we're just good to go. Or we get one Break Blade off and then it's just Flare Blades off to the races. Although that's true, it does boost the Wizard Rod. Or it does boost air. Yeah, the attack power is whatever, we're not attacking directly with her. I think this is a solid little setup. Just debating if I want to keep blue on you or maybe get... Like, X-Fight is good against Form 1, but then Form 2 is just like, haha, you're gonna miss a bunch now. Does X magic work for, like, blue, or is it just for white and black magic? I would assume it's just white and black. White, black, time, and summon magic. I might keep blue as, like, a backup heal in case Ferrith goes down. I do want this save point, though. Wait, what is this? What are you? Oh, I think... Wait, what is this? Hold on. I'm gonna rewind. I'm just curious what this is. Okay, this is the portal boss. I guess just an alternate fight in case you don't want to deal with X-Death, but... Does this lead anywhere? Okay, no, this is blocked off. I thought this was just like an alternate win condition that was always available. Weird. Alright, this is the actual X-Death zone. Yeah, let's go. I want to grab that save point so I can tent up and all that stuff, get our MP back. Hopefully we don't fight. I don't know if I can... Johnny instant kill you, Bunk. Mr. Bunkler. Uncle Funkle. With this one barrier. I'm gonna spread out the MP usage. That way it's not all on Ferrith. Because the speed song pays dividends the more you use it. Power is a little more limited. I feel like it doesn't pop off quite as hard. Get Haste 2 going though. Has to. Why? Because you has to. You simply has to. Tier 3 is better right now, otherwise I would White Wind. Did you flare up? Yeah, you did. Oh no! Watch out, Bunkle's Kieran. I don't remember if summons get reflected. It's probably a really bad idea to test it, a big AoE spell, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I could just delete you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, come on now. Yeah, the individual, like, stat songs are a little stinky. Whereas the level is just globally useful. Your evasion, like, super high? Must be. Maybe should have kept X fight for a bit. Almost out of MP. I don't want to spend it all. Like, I don't want to start popping my few elixirs because I do want to try and save them for Ned. He was. Get regen passively while we try and chip down this nest. This goddamn nest. There we go. Ironically... Oh no, I couldn't... I don't think I can actually, I'm gonna say we cannot drain, because I'm pretty sure Psych gets reflected. Alright, well... But doesn't... I thought Breakblade gets reflected. Does it not? I guess we'll find out. Try and land a stray hit. Of course, this is going to be the one hit that kills, and then... Haha, you didn't have to do that, actually. Don't void me. That's rude. No, wait, why did you attack? Weird. Yeah, that's the thing, I got a hit with him. Yeah, X-Fight would have been great. I'm sure I could do some nonsense with blue magic, but... Okay, there we go. One final chunk of levels. That's right, you can warp here with a warp shard now, I forgot. I'll just chug a couple of tents here, get some MP back. Man, when I started this stream, I was like, oh geez, I'm worried this might be done really quickly, and then we're almost at 3 hours already. I was thinking World 3 was going to be a nice little, oh yeah, quick, gonna hop in, get a few tablets real quick, and then we're good to go. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Alright, Ned's time. You know what, actually... I'm gonna start with not Sildra, with Golem. I'm gonna spread out MP costs between everybody, so you can use Big Guard. Some singing going on. That speed song. And I will do haste just, you know, for a little bit of extra insurance. Because we don't have Hermes sandals, so it's not super, super fast. I don't remember if blocking with Golem also interrupts songs. Get a little bit of damage. I'm not going to go all the way in. But I do want to bop the tree a little bit. I'm debating also if I want to load up with Breakblade first and then get ready with Flare and all that stuff. Let's start with Flare Blade. I'm pretty sure I can't slow or stop or anything for Ned here. I don't think there's any other tremendously important blue magic to do. The only problem is I cannot stop the singing until, like, she gets bopped or someone bops her. 'Cause I don't know if it ever does stop on its own. Oh, come on. Dodge. Nice attack. God, maybe I should. Maybe I should have slapped aim on or something. God. Oh no, the FF5 final boss themes are great, both of them. Yeah, honestly, I might even just wait a bit and try and push for a little bit of extra power with the power song, too. Yeah, I think we just pump the brakes a bit, do some guarding. Right, I forgot White Hole exists. Dang it. Oh, the Extreme is great. Extreme is fantastic. It's true, I did get her stuff. We're still not capped, like, ideally. I'm pretty sure you can functionally get to the point where your ATB is, like, 1 point off of full anyways, so I know I for sure bought a bunch of softs. There we go. Don't hole. Joe Hole? Phil Hole? Keep on singing. I do want to get... I don't know if speed actually affects how quickly the time ticks up. Can't you also use, like, level 2 Old or level 3 Flare on one of the X-Death on the Ned parts? Or am I misremembering? I do want to get Shell on her, though. My 3 MP cost. Not so much for ignoring damage, it's more just to avoid... well, a higher chance to avoid White Hole. I'm not mad. Yeah, you know what, just guard. 25 MP a pop, not really cheap. We have a couple of elixirs, I think. Oh, come on! I'm being a real stinker right now, you know that? I have 2 elixirs, so we can... Do we have any ethers at all? No. No, 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 nope. Where are my Phoenix Downs? Sure. I don't want to dump all my MP, especially because most of these are just one-shot kills anyways, so... I don't remember if I can run out of MP, too. Wait, how much is White Wind versus Cure? White Wind is 14... Okay, man. Are we gonna have a fucking problem? I'm being a real shit right now. Real shit, huh? You really hate my party having fun, huh? Wouldn't be so bad, except it's both instant death and petrify, so you gotta take multiple turns to cure. Okay. She has Shell. She can survive that. That's a White Windable pulley. Jesus Christ. This is why Level Song is also really nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna haste too. I don't know if anybody's stuff wore off, so just to be sure. Yeah, I wish I had more Aegis shields. I would put them on everybody. They're so good. Here's a shell to make it less likely that White Hole is going to hit you. Hey, look at that, you do have other attacks. Great. I'm gonna swing. That's why I bought so many of these. Get real tired of your shit. I feel like we should have blocked at least one of these by now. We had a nice run going early at the start of the fight. Should I just big guard again? No, that's very expensive. I might use it on Ferris because that way it's only half cost on her. Can I Magic Hammer? Can I run him out of MP? I think White Hole doesn't count as a spell, I think it's a technique. Okay, Flare is good. Flare is a shell manageable attack. Now I've got your power. I think if I should pop another golem too, I might. I don't remember if these stack though. Like even with haste, Speed Song is still good to have. Actually, let's. I only have 11. Actually, White Wind is still fine with 1100. Pop us off. Yeah, no, we're not running out of MP. Not happening. I cast out on the wrong person, didn't I? Yep. Thank God he didn't hit. I don't know if actually... I don't know if these two have haste still. Because I think Haste God does eventually wear off, which is kind of why I want to get Speed Song. Just reapply just in case. Because the big issue is that you can get, you know, dispelled and killed, and we don't have Hermes Sandals, so they're not going to stick around. Haste only wears off in 6? Okay. I wanted to shell you. Sure, why not? Hey, that's not 30 seconds. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna just defend for a bit. Problem is he's blocking all these, but Condemn still hit, so it doesn't matter. Just wait a bit. Our speed is looking pretty good, like it's very high now. I don't remember if you have to reapply Magic Sword after somebody goes down. Well, 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 if it isn't Ned using White Hole on my Singer. Great. I'll get my stuff. Ah, shit. Misinput. That's survivable. Might actually just reapply Big Guard. At this point, it's split up enough. Want to get a few more turns of Speed Song. Should probably pop another golem too. Brushing up the barrier with these 4 barriers. White Hole is not specifically targeted at anyone in particular, just he is choosing specifically violence today. Yeah, the graphics had a problem. Where are we at now? I'm gonna try to give her shell, so that way she doesn't get white holed in 2 seconds again. Actually, can you survive that? Do you have shell on? I don't think you have shell. No, you don't. Okay, you're still alive, though. Just haste 2. Cryal's entire purpose is basically just time magic, reapplying haste when necessary, so... yeah, I think we just White Wind. Ideally, I pop elixirs right before phase 2. That's the dream. I'm gonna shit. I'm going to shit. I'm actually starting to burn through my consumables really quickly now. How much this fucker will just not let Lena get 1 turn to do her thing. Okay, you know what? At least he attacks someone else. Please don't phase change. Okay. I think we just might have to go to phase 2 at this point, otherwise we're going to burn through all our resources. So at this point, I'm gonna pop an elixir, get our MP back, because that's our only way to get MP right now. Actually, you can wait a turn for another elixir. We don't necessarily need it. I might hold off with a soft to crown stud. Get big guard. Another pop of White Wind, get a heal, and then try and get haste and push next phase. Trap her with Break Blade. Oh right, I wanted to haste. I forgot. I'm not hasted up right now. Hildra. Alright. So, the break point, the break part is bottom right, correct? Why? The lion head, am I remember correctly? What is a void? What are frogs? Very loud void explosion, damn. Getting drowned out. So also a great time for a bev break. He's just a tree, wants to disappear. That's all he wants to do. So I want to say it's this part here that I'm targeting, yeah? Or no? Or is it this one? Chat, who here remembers? Is it this one, this one, this one, or this one for Breakblade? Oh god, it's still going. Just gonna swing. It's shaking. Okay, I heard the boof, so... Okay. Let's reapply Golem. I remember this one takes half damage, not 3,000. Some Sildras. Question is, do I just give her Flare, or do I want to bother trying to get any singing going on? I guess I could get some regen, I get a single pop of Vitality Song. Wouldn't hurt. I probably should have done that earlier, actually, not that it would have helped. Phase 1 was basically all insta-kills all the time. And then I don't think we actually have haste on most of our party, so... get that going before Grand Cross goes off. Hast. Gonna try and spread the damage out, because I believe once it gets down to the last part alive, it just goes into Berserk mode. Oh wait, she still got break, doesn't she? Yeah. Reapply Flare Sword real quick. Soldier's the plan. I'm not gonna fuck with Reflect because I need to be able to heal. Sure, let's hold off on inputting that command until we see what happens with Grand Cross. Okay, low health. We're muted? Let me see. Oh, it doesn't show other status effects, damn it. He's zombie? No. Bart's is poisoned, I think. I'm pretty sure that's poison. You need... I think we just pop a White Wind. Hopefully that's not zombie. No, it's not zombie. I don't know what she has, but I don't think she can act right now. It might be like a paralyze, so I'm just gonna pop heal. I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty sure Kryl is muted. Dispel. Or not wall, I want to get Shell first. Yeah, it could have also been sleep, potentially. I don't remember if she actually got the flare. Oh no, I think she got paralyzed, so we didn't actually get the flare blade off. I would like to apply that. Oh, I think Eris. I think Bart's might be zombie. Oh no, he's getting poisoned. He's getting... That's what it is. It's poison. It's not, I mean, poison's kind of whatever. We already have Vitality Song, so it's kind of counteracting it anyways, and most of the dangerous stuff is just going to be a one-shot anyways. Not too scary. I think at this point we just keep staying the course, more Sildras. Yeah, zombie you can't control. There we go. Pump out as much damage as I can now. Another Grand Cross. Who could have foreseen this? I do wonder if, like, X-Fight is still worth the risk of hitting one of the dummy targets in the Super Nintendo version. I love not having to deal with Almagest. Yeah, the Super Nintendo version of this fight has, like, dummy targets that absorb X-Fight hits, basically. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to hit himself. Well, he's probably dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Genuinely surprised. That's just White Wind. Oh, that's the last part. We're already done with that one. He's in Berserk mode. Gonna start swinging now as fast as I can. Phase 2, kind of easier than Phase 1. Because he wasn't constantly fucking white-holing me. Admittedly, we did have the sauce to be able to delete half of Ned from the word go, but still. But yeah, there's like dummy targets that X-Fight will hit and they don't actually exist. They don't deal damage to Ned, so they are kind of the one weakness that X-Fight has. Whereas in the GBA version, those don't exist, so you can just go hog wild. Yeah, we're definitely not starting another seed today. I was like, oh yeah, maybe we'll be done in like, maybe an hour tops, and nope. Nope, nope, nope. I know the optional dungeons that they added to GBA are specifically kind of designed to punish a lot of the common strats, so like, X-Fight, I believe, doesn't work. So yeah, if you use that code, apparently you can go to Phoenix Tower and get, like, easy grinding if you want to grind, I don't know. It's really too bad I didn't get the level song, otherwise it could have really popped off, I think. Because generally level is like the biggest modifier to how much damage you can do, like just quickly increasing it. Especially if you're playing Monk. If you get Hero Song up or you have like Chemist and you can slap a Monk with a bunch of level ups, they can do some scary damage. Otherwise, your options are grind a lot in this game where grinding is kind of slow. Because, yeah, level cap's at 255, so... I don't remember if the Hero Song level cap goes up that high, though. Is that just Chemist? I don't remember the exact math behind that. Hero Song does it too. Yeah, Hero Song is very good. Bards in general are a really solid class, it's just that they need some time to set up. The FF5 Bard is their apology for FF4 Bard. Oh yeah, no, if you're playing solo, I would not want to play solo Bard. I want to play a lot of solo games, honestly, for FF5. It doesn't sound like it'd be very fun. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because I might be... I believe I should be getting a key for Mina the Hollower tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be able to sit the entire weekend and wait to stream that until Monday, so I might try and make some time tomorrow. If I get a key for that to stream it, because I do want to check that out. So I'll post on, Blue Sky if I'm able to do that, and if you're not already following, I'm there on Blue Sky. There's also links below there. Just Andy AML on Blue Sky, basically Andy AML almost anywhere. I'm gonna read it over to Doc. He's doing a little bonus marathon because he's looking to build up a little bit of extra cash. Just finish up that Trans Am directly into another marathon. It's a very busy day for him. Very busy week for him, I guess. Yeah, have a good one, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Like I said, if I'm back tomorrow, I'll post on Blue Sky. I would like to check out Mina the Hollower on the day that it comes out, so that way I'm not thinking about it all weekend and not playing it. Have a good one, folks.